On this episode, I'm on the hunt for turkeys in Wisconsin with my good friend and turkey hunting mentor, Jimmy Miller. Jimmy's never hunted in Wisconsin, so I've invited him to my family's place to experience these oak-laden woods that I love so much. It's just past the middle of May. I'm hoping we're going to catch the time period during the wild turkey breeding season where most of the hens have been bred and are sitting on nests. But the gobblers are still in breeding mode and ready to come to the call.
The last time we had a turkey series together was in 2010 in Nebraska, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a phenomenal
season. I mean, we caught those 3 or 4 days when they were just running to the call. I mean, if a turkey gobbled 400 yards down this ridge and you set up and called, he was beelining it. And I still think you only get that for like 3 to 5 days a year, almost in every patch of woods.
I think it's going to happen this week. What's the date today?
15th, 17th. Still think that's a possibility here.
Oh, I do. I mean, I've been here.
They're not done yet.
I've been here Memorial Day and had pretty good action.
Right.
Well, let's go down the ridge a little bit farther and give him another squawk. I met Jimmy about 20 years ago when our paths crossed at an elk camp in Colorado where both of us worked as guides. His humor and good nature hooked me, and we've been buddies ever since. Along with Ethan and the other senior guides, Jimmy took me under his wing and not only got me into turkey hunting, but built my base as an elk hunter and guide. Jimmy was so into turkeys at one point that he served as a banquet chairman for the National Wild Turkey Federation for 10 years. You can thank him for being a big part of why there are turkeys in Eagle County, Colorado today.
That gobbler's just hunkered in somewhere. He ain't traveling. I think that, the hens may leave him, and if we can spark him, we'll get something good going.
Yeah.
But I think he's just hunkered in the shade somewhere. It's hot out. He's just chilling right now, waiting for the evening, too.
It's not that hot yet.
No, but if you think about it, they do operate a lot like deer. They work hard in the morning, and then you can work them in the evening.
After no responses in the morning, we switch things up and decide to sit over a decoy spread. We know there are birds working the chopped cornfield, so the plan is to be patient and let the birds come to us. I've set out 2 hen decoys and a strutter decoy. Hopefully, the strutter decoy will signal to a nearby tom that he's got a receptive hen, make the tom jealous, and pull him into range.
Yeah, nice job.
Dude,
It's got a gobbler. It's a gobbler and a jake.
I'm gonna give him just a soft one, you hear?
No. I got him to look.
He heard it.
Yeah. He just periscoped. Now he's going back to feeding. Oh no, he just went in to strut. That's a good sign. He's got a white and blue head. He's definitely looking. Keep an eye on him. I'm gonna cluck at him.
Don't cluck too much, just give him a soft one.
The jake might have turned. Yeah, we turned the jake.
Is he coming?
Yeah. Kinda. I mean, he's definitely taking a more direct path towards us than that gobbler. Yeah, they split. Or I can't see the gobbler anymore.
He went by. Jake ain't really coming in either. He's gonna go by.
When trying to find a gobbler, I usually start with a few shot calls. I'll even try my fair share of voice imitations to shock a bird into gobbling. Sometimes they work. After that, I'll try a series of loud yelps and clucks, either on a pot call or a box call. If I don't get a response, I'll move and repeat. In this case, Jimmy and I will work the ridges, optimistic there's a lonely tom out there somewhere.
You know, they may be slowing down a little bit. You know, we may still think that the big time's coming. The big time may be already over, maybe subsiding. And it could just be the lull, could be a little lull right now, you know, and it's still gonna go off.
There's 2 more weeks
of good hunting here.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to necessarily, they just don't want to gobble right now. They're not gobbling. There ain't nothing we can do about it. We can't, I don't think there's anything we can do to make these turkeys gobble right now. It's just, it's tough turkey hunting right now. That's what I think.
It's hard to be patient.
Yeah, it is hard. No, it's almost impossible. You know. Yeah, and we also forget this is our 2nd day. This ain't like day 7 and day 6. This is day 2.
My brain just feels like it's day 6 already.
Right. Yeah. So it's not. You know, we always. You know, it's human nature to want it now. Not, you know, not be able to gut it out and wait it out. I don't know.
In 2020, Wisconsin's hunters harvested nearly 39,000 turkeys. In our first couple of mornings, we scratch our heads wondering how that number's even possible. With afternoon rain showers on the radar, we stay in the field all day, listening for that one gobbler to hammer off. Eventually, the rain gets to be too much, we call it quits and head back to camp with our fingers crossed for a more action-packed morning.
Can you see her? Yeah. Is it a hen? It's pretty dark. I can't tell for sure, but she's feeding, so we're good. White-tailed deer walked in behind us. I don't know if she's smelled us or seen us, but she's blowing like crazy. When they blow, it's an alarm call. And it not only alarms other deer, but any wildlife nearby. Yeah, hopefully it's not gonna kill our turkey hunt. Get out of here. Here, oh my God. Our plan didn't work. We set up on the field first light with our decoys. 2 jakes came across the road, but they skirted us. We're about almost done with this decoy game, but there's 2 gobblers behind us gobbling. It sounds like they're fading away from the field, so we're gonna go up on the ridges and chase them.
I wanted to come to Wisconsin in mid to late May to catch great calling action. What I did not expect was the almost jungle-like appearance of the leafed-out woods due to an early spring. All these leaves are acting like sound deadeners and soaking up the gobbles. By my calculations, we can't hear a gobble from any farther than 300 yards.
But these turkeys, man, they work you hard. It's kind of like that old Boss Bird song. Boss Bird sure is mean. Thinks my body is a steel machine. Boss Bird gets me up at the crack of dawn. Keeps me out chasing him all day long.
Boss Bird song.
Yeah, the old Boss Bird song. If you do it right, you'll really have some fun. You'll get to watch Boss Bird spit and drum. If you call too much, Boss Bird will say, hey, I ain't gonna gobble going the other way.
Oh, I think that's what happened to us this morning. Frustrated by the lack of gobbles and subsequent gobblers, we pull the plug on my family's spot and head south to meet up with another good friend of mine, Doug Duran. The difference between our place and Doug's is that our place is all big woods, mature oak forest with a mosaic of clear cuts scattered throughout. Although it's good turkey habitat, it's not the great habitat that surrounds the Duran farm, where the ratio of woods to open agriculture and fields is 1-to-1. Lots of feed and lots of edge habitat equals more turkeys.
Oh, those are 2 jakes. Yeah, you bet. There might be a gobbler behind them. They're cool. I saw another bird coming. Pound them, pound them. You don't. They're right in that gap.
It's a big Jake. You know how it is, 3 days. I'm not gonna lie to you, you've been working me over just a little bit. The old man's been trying to keep up. He should be good eating though.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a turkey. I didn't get one last year because of the COVID. I didn't get to go anywhere. So I'm pretty tickled to have a meat bird.
Heck yeah.
I'm real excited.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna back an Osage bow. I'm gonna back my grandson's bow and probably my matching bow that I did in rawhide.
But what does it mean to back a bow with feathers?
I'm gonna end up gluing on 150, probably. I've done it before. It's about 75, 80 feathers a limb. And I'm gonna use these nice little feathers here and overlap them and glue them on a bow limb. And it'll just make for a really beautiful bow. I kind of felt like I probably shouldn't have shot that Jake, but
Why?
yeah, you know, I mean,
You got 2 tags.
I know.
I mean, what are the chances you're going to get 2 longbeards, in the next 2
You
days?
never know. Well, you might not get another opportunity. But, on day 3, it was really not even an opportunity to, point your gun at a gobbler yet. It's in your sights. It was like, drop the hammer.
Yeah. It sure beats tiling.
Oh, God, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't thought about much of anything but turkey hunting here for, 3 or 4 days. It's been kind of nice.
When you were saying earlier that I worked 6 months for you, tiling, that was a cumulative over.
Oh, cumulative over. Well, yeah, you'd call me
3
up
or
and-
4 years.
Yeah, 3 or 4 or 5 years.
What I'll never forget is that I was like, I bought my own tools. I got all fired up about it.
Yeah, you did.
And I was like, dude,
and then I kind of told you though.
I was
said,
like,
"Are you
teach
sure?"
me, teach
No,
me.
I
was
know,
like,
but then
let
I
me
said,
see
"Are you
what-"
sure this is really what you want to do?"
No, you didn't say that.
Didn't I? I thought.
No, you just flat out said no. This is not what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Did I?
And you didn't let me come on full time.
Nice. That was the smartest thing I ever did. Think about it now.
Well, we probably wouldn't be here doing this turkey hunt.
No, we wouldn't be doing this. Hey, Yanni, I wanted to show you with this bow here what I really wanted to do with these feathers and why I wanted to at least get a bird down today, no matter what. So the top limb, this is a bow that I originally made all out of Merriam feathers and broke.
Oh, that's unreal. Let me take a look at it.
It's an Osage self bow, and it's got about 75 turkey feathers on top, body feathers, and 75 on the bottom. The bottom, these are Eastern feathers. The top, these are Merriam feathers. So what I want to do is take a whole bunch of body feathers off of this and
back my grandson's bow and another rawhide bow. I built this one about 8 years ago, and it's still...
How many of these have you made now?
Oh, about 10. About 9 or 10.
How long does it take you?
40 hours, 40 to 50 hours. It's just another, another fun hobby and another way to utilize more of my bird. Eat him and use the feathers and, just, I don't know, have fun with it.
We start the next morning off in a spot that I've had luck in the past. Unfortunately, the birds are on the next ridge over. We make a move and sneak to within 200 yards of 3 toms and 2 hens, which are feeding and strutting on the neighbor's chopped cornfield. I set up a strutter and 2 hen decoys, and then we start calling. 2 of the gobblers take interest in our setup but won't commit. After a big hour, the birds fade away and we're left in silence. We think some of the gobblers might still be around, so we sit tight and work on our patience. Then, seemingly out of thin air, a gobbler is just a couple feet from our decoy.
Yes! Where did he come from? Look at him.
For me, I still think the bronze is the prettiest myself.
Jimmy's tagged out, so we head back to camp for some well-needed rest. With 1 day to go, it's my turn to get things done.
Might be a jake. Cluck. No. Yeah, go ahead, cluck him. Get him. I'm going out.
Nice. Boy, that happened quick.
They both jakes?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a couple of jigs.
No, not at all. But listen, that he's gobbled twice. Let's pick him up and just sit right back down. That bird's not far. Gotta get right here. He gobbled again. I just heard him putt. What's happened? I think he putted the decoys. Maybe not. How far?
Yes! Yes! Oh man, that is fun. That is fun.
Actually, it was the best bird we've worked all week.
Oh yeah.
Period, bar none. That's the turkey hunt you live for, right there. That's it.
I'm glad it came together for you on your trip to Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, this was this morning here was better than my morning yesterday, really. You know, anytime I can get to work a bird like that for anybody.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take your gun.
I'm gonna take these birds.
You're always packing out quarters. 3 of these are just like a quarter for you. This is a recipe I found in my National Wild Turkey Federation cookbook.
I've tried to make your recipe. You've given it to me over the phone, but it's good. I just don't feel like I ever nail it. So I'm glad that I'm getting to try, like, you know, exactly how you do it.
Oh, perfect. I love milk with pot pies.
Now, is there a little cream in that pie?
Butter, the butter and the flour is what you start with to just kind of get everything thickened.
Right, right.
Then I add about a cup of milk, 1 1/4 cups of chicken broth, about 3 tablespoons of chopped onion. There is just a 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and then just the peas and carrots, and a couple cups of shredded turkey legs and thighs. I don't know, I've always found this is a lot of meat that I know that gets discarded by a lot of turkey hunters.
Yeah.
They don't want to mess with the time and the effort to utilize it, and to me, to get an extra couple 3 meals out of a gobbler is well worth it for me.
Well, I felt pretty fortunate to have you, you know, in my life as a mentor, so I appreciate it. Thanks for introducing me to what now I'm like fully addicted to.
Turkey hunting.
Turkey hunting.
Thank you for a great week of turkey hunting.
You're welcome.
I've enjoyed it immensely.
Hopefully we'll get to do another hunt soon.
Another hunt like this, yeah. Hell, I'd love to come back here next year.